Welcome back to another Bourbonniers. We're trying Old Forester. Woo! This is a historical day, the first time trying it. No, in all seriousness,
You sound like a lumberjack.
we have not tried any Old Forester bottles.
I'm
There's no
streaming.
reason we did that. We just came up with that last second.
What are we drinking? 1910 Old Forester.
My
Look at
age.
that color.
My age.
Mitch, what color is this?
That is a rich...
Take out the shots box color wheel.
That looks like treacle. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's rich mahogany, possibly copper.
Old fine whiskey. So what is this whiskey? Tell them about it.
Yeah, Mitch,
It's a Brown-Forman product.
Brown-Forman
and
product.
It's 93 proof, and it's really good. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that yet. It's a toasted kind of finish.
It's a toasted kind of finish.
And-
Apparently they age it in regular American white oak, and then they char the hell out of some other barrels.
Yes.
Almost to the point where they're leaking.
Yes.
That's what they say. And then they dump those regular barrels into those charred barrels and then let it age for an additional, however many months. And then they bottle it. And that's why it looks like chocolate syrup.
So someone like me asked the question, can you go through the 19 bottles? Like the 1910, 1920, like
Yes.
what?
Yes. So I'm gonna pull my phone just to make sure I get it right.
There's a bottled, so I know this series, there's a bottled and bond one that I don't think have any of us
Whiskey
had
Row
that
series?
one?
Whiskey
Yeah.
Row
It's a Whiskey Row series.
Have any of us had the bottled and bond? I don't think I have. I know I've had the 1910, I have had this before, and then the 1920 is basically the full proof or the cast strength of this series, so it's a little higher in proof. And it is some damn
And they
good
just
stuff.
updated the branding, which I love this label on it.
It's like a gold label.
Very clean. Like you just picture this being what you pull off the shelf in an old saloon.
Yeah.
This bottle shape.
It's a classy bottle.
Yeah.
Very classy. It's got this nice little
Yeah, I like
wrap
this
over
It's
it.
hard to see. There's a lot of gold fleck
So
in it.
there's two more in it. We'll mention the bottle and
1910.
bond.
Yeah.
But there's also an 1870, which is like the lowest version of the whiskey.
Oh, so
Row
it's just
series.
like your basic.
That's like a 90 proofer.
Okay, that's
so
probably a cheaper
very
bottle.
like typical standard one. And then there's the bottle and bond, which is 100 proof. All the good stuff with bottle and bond.
Yeah.
Is 4 years. And then you have your 1910 and then 1920. So there's 4
20
bottles
you
in
said
it.
was like a full proof or
The 1920 is like a full proof, yeah.
Okay.
Like think 1792 full proof, things like that. So,
Yeah.
So I think that's like 115 or something. This is 93, so it sits around the same place that like a Blanton's sits. But yeah,
It's crazy. The color. This might be the darkest bottle.
It's like a
Honestly,
double.
darkest
It's like a
bourbon, I
Woodford.
mean.
it looks like Woodford Double-Oaked, and
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
guess
people,
Double-Oaked.
actually try them back to back. So
Maybe
at
that's
some
something we
point
try.
we have to maybe see.
They
which one's
are
better, 'cause they're
both.
very similar.
Yeah,
so
they are both pretty similar.
I'm gonna go ahead and get it poured.
All right, good.
Well, while he pours, please subscribe. We need your help to grow the channel.
Click the
Also-
dingly dinger down below.
Is that what we're gonna call it for now?
Yep.
Dingly dinger.
You can hit the bell to be notified too. That's when we get new videos.
I love the bell. We both follow, all three of us follow a bunch of other channels.
Yeah.
Just
it's
long
free.
day at work. You pull up your YouTube.
Well, lets
There's
you know
no
when we
burger.
upload some
Yeah.
stuff. It dings you.
So also on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram. Give us a shout out in the comments on YouTube, and we will definitely respond.
Yeah, we will 100%
And
respond. We'd love to hear.
We're always looking for
What do I
ideas on what to do.
Yeah.
With the next bottle, the next review, next blind. So
But today,
Today we're doing this
focused on
book.
Old Forester.
1910.
Wait till you get that nose.
I don't even want to know.
I took an initial sniff, and it is like
In case you have
liquid banana cream pie with
we like this one.
So
that is like creme brulee.
you know what's crazy? The first thing I smelled,
It's so good.
the first notes I got were Cocoa Crisp.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Cocoa Crisp, like rice, or
Like some cereal. Or
yeah, the
something?
cereal Cocoa Crisp.
I get like what's it called? Angel food cake with like vanilla frosting.
Cocoa,
The bananas, chocolate bananas.
Yeah, dude.
cocoa and
You're
bananas.
right. Oh man. Yeah.
Like if you had a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles, cut up some bananas in it, had a little bit of that creamy milk.
yeah, like let it sit for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let it sit for a little bit. And then
So
smell
those
it.
cocoa pebbles get nice and soft. I don't know why I said that. You can't smell it.
I mean, a little bit of oak, obviously from the char, and
Oak,
the
vanilla, bananas, cocoa, even a little milk.
almond, a little bit of almond in there maybe.
It's just so sweet.
Almondy, like
It's the
toasted-
good amount of
toasted
sweet.
almond.
Makes my
maybe?
mouth water.
Yeah, right. Like we did the Angel's Envy rye, right? And that was sweet. But to me, that was sweet on like a almost not good level.
This is like
that
oak.
dark,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
syrupy sweet. Like it hits you
syrup.
right.
Definitely syrup.
Yeah,
Some
right?
pancakes on there.
I could pour this right over some
Okay,
pancakes.
I've adjusted my calibration. A bowl of cocoa pebbles with bananas in almond milk
Almond milk.
with a little drizzle of maple syrup on top of it.
You can see up that Cocoa Pebble skirt.
Oh my gosh.
This thing's got some legs on her.
Well, the nose
All right.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, one of the better noses I've had.
I need to
Couple
have a
episodes here. Well, dude, look how
What do we say?
the streakage on that.
It's got some streaks in its undies, man. All right, Mitch, what do we
You
say?
can only know us for so long. Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
Nice and chilled from Mitch's car.
Man, definitely get the oak influence. That extra charred barrel comes through.
Yeah, I'm still
Right in the
tasting it,
palate.
man. I'm still like
A lot of what I was
Thick, it's very viscous.
a lot of what I was nosing is kind of following through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a ton of banana, but in terms of flavor, just
Boy, the nose is just to die for.
It is.
The palate's good, but the nose to me is just to me it's all brown sugar and barrel char
Yep.
on palate. Like dark, deep barrel char brown sugar. Like if you're cooking brown sugar, almost like a creme brulee in a way.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
blow a torch to some
yeah, you
sugar.
take yeah, exactly. Maybe a little overdone, maybe a little too much on there.
Toast some
I do
marshmallow.
In a good
kinda-
way though. In a good way for sure.
Now that you say that, like everything, there's a little bit of a burnt. Not like in a bad like.
I got it.
Okay.
It's literally a s'more with a burnt marshmallow, slightly blackened,
It's kind of that. Yeah.
slightly blackened on the outside, where you get a little bit of that.
But the chocolate used in the s'more is literally like dark cocoa powder.
Yeah, it's like-
not
it's
like
like
a
dark-
Hershey's.
a dark
you know,
chocolate.
it's-
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I even get like a little smokiness on the back.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
after the pour goes down, it's just like I get this little burst of just smoke in there, which is really nice actually.
Well, I think
This is
we.
All right, so
we need to
so
dive
before
into-
before we do, this bottle costs.
How much are we talking?
It costs about 50, 55. I know 1920 is $60. So I think this one's 55.
I mean-
if I remember, it's slightly cheaper than the 1920.
$50 isn't cheap by any means.
It's
right?
also, well, we won't go there yet,
Yeah.
but so it's about $55. So it's a little more than average. So keep that in mind. We're gonna keep it in mind when we try mine.
Should we get into it?
Yep, we're
All
going.
right. Let's do it.
You brought the bottle.
You want me to go?
Talk about it.
All right. So this was one of those bottles that I bought right when we were first like getting into bourbon, right? And after we tried all these bottles and we did all of these new whiskeys, I like took a step back and I'm like, which ones did I love? And literally my head went right to this. And I immediately bought it. This is my second bottle. I bought it like maybe 2 weeks ago and it's almost gone again. And I always feel like I'm reaching on the shelf, so if you haven't noticed, this is 100% a buy. I love 1910. I need to try 1920 again. But this stuff is delish. Go buy it for yourself. It's pretty much everywhere, which is even better about it.
That might be the best part about it.
Go try it. It's worth it. I know it's $55. I don't know if, that's out of your price range, but I would rather spend $55 on this than like $50 on a bunch of other bottles. Like this is worth that little extra for sure. All right.
Bye.
Bye, Taylor.
So, I will say the price is a little high for me personally. I think this is a good, $43-ish bottle. We're kind of.
What are you gonna complain about? $10?
If you're,
I
every
guess
dollar
I'm
counts.
with you.
So no, I love how available it is. That's huge in a world of rarity to have
Yes.
something that you can go to. Like this blows Buffalo Trace out of the water.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that you can find this and you can't find Buffalo Trace.
If anyone ever starts watching our channel
Right.
and they come to this video and they hear that,
I know they're gonna
have your head in a
I know.
stake. But I
does.
completely agree.
It
with
blows
you.
it out.
It's like
So-
it's not even close, but it's also not even close in price. It's double the price.
right. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying in terms of like how like this is sitting on the shelf and there's this thing gone.
Yeah.
Like that's
Right.
kinda where I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
where's
sitting.
this?
like
where's this
Why
at?
is this sitting on the shelf and that stuff's flying?
That's
off
what
the
I'm
shelf?
getting
Doesn't
at.
make any
So-
sense. Yeah.
I think it's great. It tastes delicious. The nose surprisingly carries through to a lot of the flavors, which is
It's kind of rare.
It's
sometimes.
rare.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen. And the nose.
Yeah, definitely a buy. Go try it. If you're new to kind of Old Forester, great starting point because of the proof. So
I'm also a buy. I'm right with you too. I mean, you pretty much took the words out of my mouth. It's such a good place to start if you're looking to get into Old Forester products. I mean, this at 93 proof, you're getting essentially what is a finished bourbon.
Yeah,
right. It's finished in some secondary casks, which is kind of unique. You're not going to find a lot of products like that, even at like $50. This is it's right there for a beginner to take and say, okay, what's different than the normal stuff that I buy?
Yeah,
right. Like
because it's like you said, it's available.
It's almost like
it's available, and it's different than most of just like, here's a bourbon, it's 93 proof, drink it. This is like, here's a bourbon, it's 93 proof, but we've done a few things.
I'm gonna stand
try
out.
and make it a little different.
I want to stand out.
So if you want something, if you're a beginner and you want something really unique, and it's not really gonna break the bank. I mean, 55 is a lot of money, like you said. I think what is Woodford Reserve Double-Oaked?
Double-Oaked
like
is
45
about, well, that's at Woodman's, so it's typically about 50,
something like that. Yeah,
50 something, 52-ish.
We're gonna have to try them both because I want to see
they're
which
pretty
one's
ideal.
better. But I mean, right now this is hitting the spot, and to me, it's a buy all day.
we got 3 buys from the Bourboniers, which the last thing I'll say, you see what this cost and the profile in the nose, and then you compare this to other $50 bottles in the market. It's very upsetting that those other businesses are even in business.
This is one of those that'll break all the other ones.
No,
So,
I'm right with you. This is one of those bottles that makes you question,
like, what are those other guys doing?
Yeah.
Like
Why does this have so
what
much
is
availability?
Brown-Forman pulling off that
Right.
the others aren't figuring out is the real question.
Yeah, I agree.
mean, with how good this is for $50 and you can find it wherever, whenever you want.
Yeah.
Just go to the store and buy it. Why are we hunting all this other stuff, right?
That nose is so good.
The nose is ridiculous, and I've heard this actually about even like the birthday bourbon, is that the nose is insane and the palate
gotta
doesn't
get your
really
hands on one
follow
of those.
through. This
You
is
can
kind of
help us
like
out.
that. I mean, the palate's great. I'm not saying that it's bad, but like the nose on this, like I could sit there and literally smell that for an hour and think about it and do nothing. So
Yeah.
I mean, buy it. But that's all I got.
Well,
All right.
go for it.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. I definitely think you should get your hands on a bottle of this. Make sure to like, follow, comment, subscribe to our channel. We do new videos each week. Love to hear from you. Love to hear if you want us to try anything else. We have been doing blinds and some stuff recently, so new content should be coming, and we might be doing a giveaway if we hit a certain number of subscribers. So make sure to hit that little ding-a-ling down there and the bell. And
We also have a some stuff going on the Shots box, so make sure you stay tuned for those things.
We'll be doing a live stream with Shots box. We did about a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that again with them. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.